All right, YouTubers, check out this boat I've got. It's a 1995 kachina labala. I've had it for 19 years. It's the Dragon gremlin boat. Pretty nice, huh? Yeah, this thing was fun. All right, let's check this thing out. There's the Dragon. It's gonna be a project boat for whoever gets it, and I'll show you why. You can see there's a few stress cracks in there. It's a 30-year-old boat. Original windshield. But it's nice. Yeah, look at that Dragon. Isn't that cool? All right, let's go down. It's got a brake system on the trailer, and it's not working. You'll have to work on that. I replaced the carpet a while back. CL numbers are, you can see, painted in. But look at the underneath of it. I'll try to get under there. It still looks good. Look at the reflection. It's early in the morning here in Colorado, about 7 o'clock or so. But yeah, it's still got its mojo. There's a little tattoo. But yeah, let's get this up here. There's a picture of that Dragon. Isn't that cool? A big old tail. Windshield still got a little mojo going on with it. Original windshield. Alright, let's back her up here. Pretty cool boat. It's dark, so you know when you get on the water, it's a little hot. But yeah, there's kachina boats. And there's one of the gremlins. Check that out. The reflection is incredible on this thing. I've been keeping it real clean. Yeah, the rims and tires. You're gonna have to replace those. Carpet still looks good. 22.5. Yeah, that reflection, boy. It's one of the air intakes. And there's the top of the cover. It's still, see, look what the sun does to it. But it's still there. This thing, you need to take apart and make sure it doesn't wobble around like it does. It's got these suckers. Tie your ropes onto. Now here's some tattoos I got. There's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. And here's a rock that hit this thing when I was at Lake Powell. Fell down and gave a tattoo. It didn't go through. You can see, be pretty easy to fix. Kind of make it a scar like that, you know. And God, look at the reflection on this thing. All right, here's the back end. Dominator. All the cables are off it right now. Trim tabs. It's pretty clean. I was gonna polish it up, but never did. Back up into my bushes here. There's the bottom half. Look pretty. And look what they put back here. No water after midnight. Like the movie, the Gremlin movie. Pretty cool, huh? There are the blower vents right there for the blowers. And these things are, yeah, they got a design on these steps right here. And you can see the only way I could pin this thing down, as you can see it, is with these little straps. It don't go anywhere. I'm in Colorado and I usually just took it to Cherry Creek and played early in the mornings when it's glass out. Yeah, but it's got its mojo, still kicking. Yeah, these things need to be oiled. Yeah, there's another tattoo. Like I said, this boat's 30 years old. It's got original interior on it. There's another labala 2.5. Let's go across the other side. Now, there's the air vent. Gas cap. Here's the other gremlin. Two different ones on each side. Pretty cool, huh? That is cool. Same thing on this side. And I got a Bemini for it. You gotta have a Bemini. This thing's dark and it gets hot. Especially when it's 90 degrees out. Here's another side of the Dragon. God, the glare on this thing's incredible. What I see. Alright, let's get inside this boat. Am I gonna turn this thing off? There are the seats. I put a sheet on this one because it was going belly up. Pretty cool. There are the seats that are inside it. There's the gauges. I've replaced 2 of them. And I've got the other white ones. I mean, I've had these. The other white ones I just put in extra and I just put them in. Get nicer gauges. The black ones are original. But I got the other white ones and you could do what you want. You could put the other ones back in. They still worked. But I wanted to see what these new ones like. I needed to get different colors, but I didn't want to. I don't know why they put that in there. Get lost. Yeah, it still looks pretty good. Everything's all there. It's got one of those fire repressors, see? Seafire, automatic fire extinguisher. Steering wheel, there's a foot pedal. Alright, I'm gonna turn the light on here so we can go. I'll throw it underneath here. I'll show you what's underneath. Look at this thing. They decked this thing out. It's got a mirror in the back. I usually store my water skis on the side there. They fit perfect. Put my life jackets in that big white case and just pinned them right up there. But yeah, look at it. I've never used it for anything else but this storage. You can see it's still nice. Here's a little storage unit. On the other side, yeah, a radio. I got a radio for it. You can have that. Another little storage unit. And you got your sides, up and down. Oh, the sun's coming out. And this side too. Storage. Yeah, trim for your little rooster around the back. The ladies love the rooster. Spitting back there about 50 feet. Here's the storage. It's all clean, as you can see. Really clean. I keep this boat clean. There's the back of it again. And let's go to the front. Let's look at that Dragon. Look at the glare. You can't even see it. That damn glare is incredible. It's still shining. Let's walk on the back of this thing. Something I don't fall off. Alright, here's a shot from this side. Not too shabby, huh? Little designs on the back of the seats. It's gonna cost about $2,000 to get these seats redone. That's your project. Whoa. Alright. You can see that. Alright, here, check out the Bimini. Nice Bimini. That thing's God when it's 90 degrees out. It's usually like 105 on the top of that boat. That's why when you get in this boat, you just go. You don't like to tie up, you just like to go. Get people rides on it. Yeah, check that sucker out. Isn't that pretty? And there's the cover for it. I got a nice cover for it. I covered it with 3 covers when I put it out here in the backyard. It wasn't storage in the garage, but oh yeah, I kept this thing covered, as you can see. Yeah, I took care of this one. But I'm selling it as a project boat. I got a few health problems and I don't need the money, but I'm not giving it away. And that's the fact, Jack. So let's go in the garage and look at all the parts I got. I'm not turning this thing off. You can go with me. And here are the parts. I'll show you what that dang engine. Oh, I gotta go back too and show you underneath that compartment where the engine sat. These are all the parts that were on the engine. They're all nice. Everything's there. There's the engine mounts. As you can see, everything looks pretty. There's the carburetor. What's in that bag right there is the carpet for the tanks. They had carpet on the tanks. There's another cover for it to cover the other cover for the boat, because there's 2 of them. Yeah, there's everything. Those are the other gauges I got. Those were extras that I had that, you know, but they're white. You might want to get some that are darker. That's up to you. There's the starter, flywheel, distributor. See, it still looks, look at it, still nice. All these parts, Belgers. Everything's here for someone to put it all back together and do whatever they want with it. And there's the block. This is what happens when you don't drain it before the first storm. You get cracks. Look at that. Look at these cracks. You can see it hasn't been, it's only 181 hours on this thing. But yeah, I took it apart. I left it outside a couple days before I brought it in. There's another couple cracks on this side too. This is what happens when you don't think and you don't take the plugs out in time. This is a GM motor. I found one online. They're like $3 grand just to get the block and then put everything back on it. Everything looks all pretty. As you can see, it doesn't look too much wore out. That's it. Here's some other parts. These are bolts and nuts. There's the blower. It's all pretty and clean. There's the hydraulic pumps for the trim tabs. More wiring. And here's some battery holders. Like they go underneath the seat. I'll show you that. I'm going to go back. But yeah, let's go back. Okay, I got to show you where the gas tanks are on this boat and what happened to those. Okay, this thing flops right up just like that, and here's the mess. It's not a mess, but everything's right there. And look at these tanks. They broke loose. This one started leaking. And this crap right here was everywhere. Everywhere. These little chippy things were just everywhere. It was just dissolved. Let me get inside here. As you can see, when they put these things in, they just strapped it with fiberglass all the way to the top up here. I kind of cleaned these up a little bit, but they just strapped 3 straps on it all the way down. That's what they did. I mean, look at, you're gonna have to clean this up. I cleaned the other side up, but this is your project. Whoever gets this thing. The batteries were sitting right here. They kept on breaking loose. So I put them underneath the seat, and I'll show you why. And here's another strap. Yeah, I got the hoses for the connect up there to the gas cap. And here's the other side. I put a mat down there. I was thinking you can cut a mat, you know, cut it to where it's got a softer padding, and then strap them up there the same way. I mean, this one's really cleaned up. I cleaned this side up good. You can strap them up the same way, or do whatever you want. That's whoever gets it, that's your problem now. Here's the hours. 181.5. And this is what, that stuff just started chipping off for some reason. There are the cables right there. You go back, put the foot pedal in the steering. But this is what it is. The Gremlin Dragon Boat. That sun is killing me. All right, hopefully I can get off this thing without dropping it. Give you one more shot. Look at that sun. Sure is pretty. It's for sale. Let me go show you some paperwork. Here's the bimini. Okay. There's some pictures of it when I was at Cherry Creek. There's me. There's another one. There's me again. Yeah, there's me and there's my number. Tire size. Kachina, labala. It's built in Phoenix, Arizona. Here's the motor when it looked nice. It's pretty. But, yeah. Pretty nice. All the paperwork. There's some paperwork on it. 95. That's when it was built. But yeah, I didn't show you where I put them batteries at. Let me show you that real fast. Because you gotta know everything. I don't want to leave nothing out. Yeah. Put the batteries right down there. They fit perfect. Screw it for storage. They were safe. They didn't move. And I just put the wiring through, and that's how I dealt with it. But, all right. That's it. Nice boat. All right, give me a buzz. I'm taking offers. But like I said, I'm not giving it away. Kachina, labala, 1995's jet boat. Later, boat guys.